Okay, here's a video to demonstrate doing the three-position graphical synthesis with SolidWorks. So I'm going to use the same example that I did doing it by hand. So I grabbed this off the PDF, similar to what you would do in homework, and I'm going to paste it in here into Paint, and I'm going to save this as any old thing. Let's see. I'm going to put it into my temp, and I don't know if a PNG will import. Maybe I'll try it both ways. So S21 ME401 class for example. I think this was example 8, but I'll go example 8B. Example 8. All right, so that's fine. Let's see. We'll save it there. Okay, so now I'm going to go into SolidWorks. I'm going to create a new part. Waiting. Come on, SolidWorks. Alright, so and this problem is in millimeters, so I'm going to change the units to millimeters if it'll get ready for, okay, there it is. So I'm going to bring this and put it down into millimeters. Alright. Now I'm going to use the front plane here, and I'm going to create a sketch. Now here's one of our tricks. Is under Tools, and I think it's under Sketch Tools, is this thing called Sketch Picture right there. That's pretty cool. And if we go back into our 401, let's see, into my temp, is it right there? Yeah, there you go. So I can put the PNG file in, it turns out. So it says the picture being is higher. Okay. Let's increase the file size. I don't care. All right. So if we back up, we can see that it has now been imported. Now this little tool right here can be very sensitive. So I don't know. This might be kind of ugly here. But anyway, you want to try to, if you can, zoom in on this little purple guy right here. Oh, it's hard to grab a hold of. It's like not easily graphics wise here. You have to hover. I don't know if it's going to do it for me. Yeah, you have to have a good graphics card. And I'm going through remotely on here, so I'm not sure if this is going to work. I might have to do this the hard way, unfortunately. This line right here with the little purple, you should be able to grab this line. Well, it's grabbing the picture instead, so let me see if I can hit escape. Okay. I'm going to click on the picture again. I'll double click on the picture. Okay. Let me double check here. Transparency, from file, full image. Enable scaling tool. That's the thing that we want to get. Like I might turn that off and then turn it back on, and maybe it'll let me grab a hold of it. See, drag this location to this. Yeah, you see we had hover right there. Maybe if I could get back over there. Okay, drag this location to reposition the sketch picture. Oh no, I want that guy right there. Okay, so what I'm going to do here instead is I'm forced to fudge with this thing, unfortunately. Drag this location, reposition. Oh, it's still doing it again. Well, let me select other. No. Oh, there it is, right there. See that guy? You can like turn it if you can grab a hold of that. You see the icon changed? Yeah. Oh. such a pain. I think I have another video just like this too, where I have the same issue. It's hovering right over that thing. Let me pause the video. Okay, so here's what I did is I hit Alt, and all of a sudden that icon left, and then I can click right on there and it let me move this. I'm going to click it right to there. Now I'm going to zoom out, okay? And I know that this is 167. So I want to grab this tool right there, if it'll let me. Let me try that Alt again. Alright, it let me do it. Alright, so right there. And I'm going to, now it wants to know the size of the thing. We're going to do the 167. Boom, and need to zoom out. Where'd everything go? Let's see. I'm a little concerned. There you go. 167. I did the zoom out. And let's take a measurement. Let's see. I'm going to hit this green thing, and here I'm going to go and make a line from here to right there, and you can see, yep, right about 167. It got close. So that was the trick. You got to use that Alt tab. Okay, so now we have this is a scaled picture, and I'm in the sketch, and I'm going to make another sketch instead on top of this. It's just easier that way. So I'll make a sketch right here, and let's go ahead and make our designated marks right here and right here. Okay, and let's make this one right there and right there. Okay, and then this one right here and right there. Okay, so we want some amount of precision in here. We're going to be kind of stuck. We could actually take all these measurements and make them exact, but let's not take the time to do that. I'm going to fix that point, and fix this point. And the only thing I think I really want to do is make sure that I have the distances right. So that needs to be 52. Whoops. That like moved everything here. Huh. That was weird. Why did that move everything? That's odd. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, well, I'm going to unfix that, unfix this. Move these guys back where they were. Why did it move like that? That's so disconcerting. Sorry, this is not going to be the greatest video here. I'm going to fix him right there. And let's make him 52. 52. Alright, good enough. Let's move this one. Now, we can also probably, I want to make this one the right angle. Right in here, so. If that's 90, well, I need to fix that. If that's 90 and this one's 65, then this must be 25 degrees. So if we have the length of this thing established in that 25. Ooh, that doesn't look 25 degrees. I don't know, that's not going to be right. Oh, it's because I didn't make that one horizontal once more. There you go. Alright, so now I defined those 2 points. And let me get down to this last one right here. Just tell me that's fixed. Bring that back over to there. Bring this up to there. And I'm gonna fix that point. And I'll make, whoops. There you go, that vertical. This must be 11 degrees in between the two. There you go. Make it 11 degrees. And then lastly, let's make this that same 52. Oh, come on. 52. Boom. Okay. So now I have another sketch where I've established those 2 points right in there. I think, let me see, I'm going to hide this a second. No, it's not showing me where the origin is. Let me put this guy back in. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to make another sketch on top of here where I do all of my work. So I go sketch, and here you go. So in between A and A, right, and here, and now I'm going to take this line and find the midpoint. Where's the midpoint? There's the midpoint, and make that perpendicular. Make another one here. Find the midpoint. I'll connect these, but I'll make this perpendicular. Boom. Alright, so that's that point right there is established. You see it's black. I'll do the same thing for this one over here. Between that point and that point. And right here. Okay. And then let's see, let's find the center. What's going on with this line right there? That's a little disconcerting. What is that line right there for? Oh, I know, okay. Oh, that's from the other sketch. That's the one thing that wait for the angle, okay. Just happen to be able to see it, okay. Yeah, now I'm going to go to the center line. That is center line. Make it perpendicular. Sure. Do another one. Let's get to here and find where the center is, right to there. Let's connect it right there. But now we're going to grab a hold of this line. Hold on Shift. Hold on that line. Make it perpendicular. Kaboom. All right. So that right there is going to be our connection points. And maybe you want to make a bold line there. And a line right here. Boom. Okay. So there you go. There's going to be where the arms are going to be. Now we should maybe make our dyad on top of here. So I will make a circle. Well, okay, so let me see. I'll also want to make where the other lines connected right here. Here, the A goes to here, so here is my other A right there. Okay. So there's the line that goes between there and there. Let me make the circle now. Did I say I want to make a quick return or a non-quick return? I think I said not to make a non-quick return, right? So anyway, I'm going to make that a construction line, make it easier for me to see. And do I want to give this a, we can give this a distance here. Maybe make it 90. Sure. Because, okay, so what I want to do is I want to make a point that's on this line, but it's also on here, right? So it's right at the intersection, so I'll make it right there. Okay, so that point is right onto there. I'm going to do the same thing for this. I'm not sure if this is necessary, but I think it'll help. So I have connected that point and made it onto there. I'll make it coincident. Okay, so I made points that are both coincident to this line and also coincident to there. I'm going to draw a line that starts there, but it's going to have to pass through that point, so I'll make it coincident there too. Boom. Okay, so here is, you can see this is the line that we have from right here. I think I did this a couple different ways. I think I'm going to make this a construction line, so I don't have to see it. And now I'm going to make a line that comes between. Oof, I don't like that. I'm trying to think of a way that I can make this automatic so it'll be halfway through. I know what I'll do. I'll come from here to right there, okay, and then I'll come to right here, okay. So that I can make that a construction line. I'm going to leave this other one not a construction line, and what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to make a circle, and then I'm going to make a line that's connected there, but has to be collinear with this. And then I'm going to make that line and that line have to be the same radius, have to be equal to each other. Boom. So what I can do now is I can shift this one up over to here. And that's going to decide the proportions, right? So like that would be where my ground point was going to be, and here's where my ground link right in there. So I can actually like move this back and forth to try to decide what my Grashof is going to be. Let me just leave it to, and if I want to, I can try to, so I can control how big that is by changing that 90, right? That's really going to change this and make it 45 right there. Let me see here. What if I take this and make it right to there? And I'm going to make that an even number, 120. So that looks pretty good. Okay. So what I've done here is I have made all the links I need to in this sketch, and this is class 4 example. Let's see. Ooh, S20 class 4 example. Let me take this and make this S21. class 4 example 8. And this is just the main sketch part of the thing, right? Yeah. And now I can make all the links that are going to be as part of this. So I'm going to save as, and this is really lazy, but I'm going to do it anyway. Save as a copy and open. I'm going to go link 1. Oh, did I accidentally put a period there? Okay. Yeah. Often ask me if I want to keep the other one open, right? Yeah. Don't ask me this again. Keep the original document open. That's why I want you to do it. So I just want to keep saving this as a bunch of times. Save as a copy and open. Link 2. Save as a copy and open. I could probably pause the video while I do this several times. Okay, so let me see here. It's got 6 of these open. I'm going to start at link 2 because that's what we consider the crank, right? So once again, I'm going to start another sketch here. And I'm going to put him right in here and between here and here. And that distance is already set. Let me see what I'll put in a little circle right in there. Put a circle right in here. Okay, so what is it? What is a sensible width right in there? Ooh, is 10 too small? Let's make 15. Looks a little big. Let's make 12. Just right. Let's make this hole right here 6. That looks right. And 6. Okay, we gotta remember that. Alright, so this is link number 2. And we are going to extrude that. And 10 millimeters looks too big. How does 5 millimeters look? That's good enough. It's just a visual representation. Make some design decisions at some other point. Kaboom. Alright, so we got a link. I like to make them in different colors. Make the whole thing. How about red? And let's save. Link 3 in this case. We might as well make that the bucket, huh? So let's go to link 3 and have that be, see, I'm going to start a sketch on the front panel, front plane. We're going to sketch, make 2 circles right here. Now, from the other one, we decided those are going to be 5 millimeters diameter. 5. And 5. Okay. And let's see. Do we know the orientation of all these other things? I think we kind of do. All right, so if we just, let's make a little base sketch right in here. Boom, boom. I don't want these automated by anything. Okay, and let's make that one and that one equal. And I think I could just do this with that one and that. Alright, so I think I collect that and that and make it tangent. Is it force it? Yeah, I think so. And let's see. It wants to say from here to right here is 67. 69, I think. Okay. And the whole thing is 86. Boom. And this is 43. Oh, but this is 86 right to there. Okay. So let's see how do I make that? That's kind of a pain. Let's see. I'll put a point right in there, and now I can do it. Put it to there. To there is 86. Oh, now I gotta fix another dimension. Oh, where is it? What dimension? Must be a dimension someplace else that tells us how high that thing is. I want to know what this dimension is going to be anyway. I'll just move it up. Nope, not that way. Move this up. There you go. There must be a place somewhere on here that tells me exactly where that is, but for right now, we'll just kind of make it right in there. Okay. So we will now extrude that, and we're actually going to extrude it the other direction, right? Let's flop that direction. It's going to be hidden back behind here, but we're going to turn these off anyway right there. Pretty soon we're going to turn all these off. Might as well turn them all off. This is the only one we cared about, and let's change its color. So I'll right click it. How about a nice yellow? Kind of stands out. Oh, and by the way, I want to get rid of all this, make it plain white. I should have done that on all of them, but it looks so much better that way. Alright, so let's go to line. Let's go to 4. Link 4. Alright, so we got the right plane again, and the front plane. And now it's going to, we'll do this, use this guy to here, to there, put some circles in there. Any background music? This video might be too long now, huh? I said this is going to be 12. Let's extrude that. 5. 5 is good. Boom. And let's see here. Let's turn off these things. I should be turning them off each. I'll go back and turn them off in link 2 as well. And let's make this thing pretty. Make them blue. Blue's nice. It's even nicer when you turn. When you do this thing. No, I don't want that. I turned the wrong thing. Oops. Get this guy here. Go to plain white. Makes everything look better. Alright, we're almost there. That was link 4. I'm going to go to link 5. Link 5 is going to be, okay, that's going to be right here. Let's see. So I'm going to go to the front plane, sketch, make this thing. I'm going to go from right here all the way out to right there. So I'm drawing it in the overlapped position. It's overlapped with what's going to be link 6 here. And another one right there. Let's make this thing 12. Making them all the same for no other reason than it seems right. Okay, let's extrude this out 5. Boom. We should have actually measured all of these, by the way, and recorded that if we had documented this the correct way. And I think maybe I said I was going to do that to show you my expectations. Well, we can go back and fix it. Alright, so let me turn off all these. Okay. Change this to a white background. Change this color. Running out of colors, right? Let's go magenta. It's exciting, right? And I'll go back to link 6, and that will be this one. Yeah, it's kind of awkwardly nubby. Taking it on faith that I accidentally got the right numbers for this. I think it looked pretty close, so I think it was going to be okay. All right. We are recording video still. It's all right. No one watches these things. You say anything you want. They should have them on a high speed mode, fast forward to the things, and they don't have to listen to this whole blabbering on. Alright, what colors we got left? Can we make an orange? Oh, orange looks pretty good. Alright, save it. And then my one last link is link 1. All the way back into here. And I don't even know if we actually have to make this, but let's make it anyway. So I'll sketch it down onto here, my front plane, and it's really just the connection points, right? It's that guy, this guy, and this guy. And I seem to recall having messed this up before, but I'll try to make it simpler, right? Here, I'll do this. I'll make a big old rectangle. Is the origin somewhere up here? I don't know. I feel like the origin, whoops. I wanted to make a rectangle now from the center. There you go, corner to corner. And here. Where is the origin in this? I should be able to find it. I thought I had, yeah, I don't see it. It's interesting. I'm going to leave this blue and undefined. So, mostly in this, I'm going to leave the background. I'm going to leave this main thing on this link, and then, I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to go ahead and make that 10 millimeters because it's going to be a little thicker than the rest, and put him right in there. And I'm going to make him a color. What color do you want him? Something nice. Oh, this blue. Yeah, I like that little teal looking actually thing. We used a lot of the colors. Make this plain white. Oh, it looks good. Okay. So we don't actually need this sketch. That was like our core. So doesn't like how much resources I'm using. I don't care. Alright, so I think I saved all of those. Let me go back to link 2. I think I accidentally forgot to turn off all of my sketches right here. Let me turn these all off. Boom. Turn you off. And turn you off. Boom. Also, let me turn your background off. Yeah, so much vibrant. So much more vibrant. Alright, so now we're going to start with a new. Make a new assembly. This video is probably pretty long at this point, huh? Okay, so the one that I want to start with, and I can't quite see where the names are. There you go. I'm going to start with link 1. And I'm just going to put him in someplace. Now, I do want to get rid of my background here and make it plain white. Oh, that's going to be pretty. Let me get this. When you put your first part in, remember in assembly, it's going to be free floating. I mean, it's going to be fixed, excuse me. And sometimes we want to float it, but we're going to go ahead and leave this one fixed, right? And so now we'll start inserting our components. we can insert them all at once. Like we could just maybe put the little tack in there, and here's 1, 2, and let's see, get 3. Kind of put 3 in the kind of its right place. We go 4. And push the resource as far as it'll go, huh? 4, 5, 5, and 6. Okay, we're done. Now we're going to do all the mates. When we go to do this, let's try to make it seem as real as we possibly can. All right, so I'm going to make this one in line with that one. Right, so that's one of my first mates I'm going to make. It's going to make this coincident with that, right? That surface. Its actual position is going to be set by these others. So that means that let's make this side of the thing coincident with, whoops, I'm going to have to move this guy a little bit out away from here so I can get to its back face. Over there, coincident with that, all right? And some of these I might have to jostle around. All right, so this hole right here is going to be in line with this. Now things are going to start moving around. Okay, I think it goes by the priority of the order in which you do the thing, but you know, it's really easy to mess these up. Just be aware of that. All right, so I made those concentric. I'll make that concentric. Yep, and they're automatically doing it. Now, I got to be careful here because if these were real, we don't want them to cross with each other, and I can't remember if this is the kind that does cross. So if it were to cross, we'd actually want to have like gaps. We'd have to put like spacers and stuff in here to allow, because we don't want the two to physically cross. I'm not going to be that much of a stickler for it this time, but I'm going to go and try. I just suspect that it's one of the ones that crosses, so I'm going to actually put it to the outside of this right here. So that's where my coincidence are going to be. I think I got it right. Now that means that I would have to, in reality, build some type of spacer to be able to get these two to be able to hold. Right now they're told that they're in line with each other, but there's a gap right inside. These are some of those design decisions that you'll have to make as you're going through to see how they things correspond with each other. I think I just barely got that in there. Yeah, they're already kind of lined up. That was kind of nice. It can be putting the mates on can be a real pain if they when you go to oh, you know what? I forgot something here. I have to put holes into I have to put a hole into this bar right here. So let me pause this here. Let me not pause it, but I'll save this as, and this is my S21 example 8 right in there. Okay, and going back into link 2, and I'm going to go to my, let's see, what sketch do I need to turn? Let me go back and turn the sketch on. Let's turn them all on. No, I think it's this gun I have to turn on. Turn that on. And then I'm just going to edit the sketch. There we Edit sketch. Kaboom. Right here is where that hole needs to go. Make it 5 millimeters. Boom. We're golden. Turn these other sketches off here. Save. Come back into my assembly. All right, now this guy, I'm gonna move him away from here. He is now. I gotta get. Jeez. I gotta get on his backside. Pull him away. Put him onto that surface right there. And, oh, you know what? I don't have my mates on. That's why. I was thinking that I was in the middle of that, and I wasn't. So, okay, I guess I got that. Boom. Oh, they said they're. Are they coincident? Are they coincident? They just don't look at. Oh, yeah, they are. Okay. You gotta take a trust sometimes. Right, so now he is going to be right in here and right onto here. Okay, and then lastly, I think it's going to be, it's going to work, it's going to work, it's going to work. We want to have, let's go that face on this face. In reality, we would have to have like little gaps in between all of them, right? So I'm going to be aware of that. Alright, so I need that and that. Boom. And then lastly, even though they look like they're connected, they just happen to have the order in which I put them on in here happen to line up. They need to be put into place. Alright, I think I have all the mates. Let's check it out. Let's see here. We have done our graphical synthesis here. We're golden. Now, let's see how bad we're doing on time. It's a long video. 48 minutes already. So now we have to do the motion study thing. We should actually probably check this thing out. Let's see if it works. Let's see here. Here we go. Okay. Oh, so you could totally see where there could possibly be some interference in this, right? Like in reality, right? That boom, boom, boom. And even now, like, see, that driver is hitting right on here, right? That part of the drive and dyad. So made a bad design decision. Can't foresee everything. It's just impossible. Now I'm going to start like right here. What were my requirements in the homework, by the way? I'm going to look back and see what I said that I wanted you to do. That was right in here, right? And the assignment number 3. Alright, I said that I want a 6-bar mechanism and create an actuating dyad. Ground joints can be outside, come over here. I want an AVI animation file and I don't need to upload the SolidWorks file, but I didn't tell you how long to make it, right? I said this to make a create a SolidWorks file, but I didn't tell you how long to make it, but I did in the previous one. So you probably want to do that whole 2 times around type of thing. It should have been more clear. Alright, well, anyway, I like to make these, pull this up just a little bit more. I want to see more of my interface here. Oh, I'm going to turn the SolidWorks motion on. Yep, SolidWorks motion analysis. And I say I want to make this 6 seconds long. Oh, I need to turn off my key generation. Right, so no auto keys. I think that's the thing I forget to do all the time. And display playback of auto keys. All right, and now I want to put a motor on here, and the motor needs to go on this guy right here, doesn't he? We're gonna be able to see that? No. See, the problem there is that I need to move these around in order to see that, right? So I need to put the motor on him. And I'm going to change this rotation. Is that going to be right? See, my little arrow turned out to be really small. And I'm going to make him 20. And let's see if that'll do the thing just without me having to tweak anything. Let's see. Let's move him back into place. I don't know if that's going to make a difference, but let's hit the calculate. Let's hit this button first. There you go. Let's calculate. Oop, not doing it. Something wrong. Huh. Alright, we got to troubleshoot. It might be. Yeah. I think it's the motor. Let me edit that feature. And let me clear all this. Clear. Now take this. We're going to make a motor. I don't think I need to do it relative to anything. Let me try them. There you go. Alright, so I don't think it's going to be very smooth and pretty here, but let's see if we can make our video animation. Let's make a video. Class 4 example here. Standards through. Narrowed it down a little bit. Let's save it. Accept these. Let's see. Has been known to produce corrupt AVIs at the image and size keyframe rate that you have chosen, especially for motion studies that contain periods of inactivity. Would you like to choose a different video compression? Selecting no may result in a corrupt AVI. I selected no anyway. It didn't like the frame rate. We should check another frame rate, shouldn't we? Let's see how big the files are. I don't know. I don't like how jerky it is. All right. Well, we probably need to create another file that size because I need to do another attempt. I think that's going to turn out to be pretty ugly. I think that ends up under SolidWorks right here, under my SolidWorks files, and it might be the one that says class 4. Yeah, class 4. And let's see, there's this one we just modified. Yeah, it was 12K right here. Let's try him out under the open with. These things don't open with all that many. I think it's. Ooh. Do I have? How come I don't have that other? Oh, I'm missing things I used to have. Maybe it'll open with Windows Media Player. Maybe. I might need to try to open it up. Oh, see, this guy's coming up down there. I'll go recommended settings. I don't care. I've never used Windows Media Player on this computer before. Let's see, will it come up? It's connecting. Yep. They said it might make a corrupt media file, and they were right. Whee! That was bad. All right, well, let's try something else then. Okay. What is it that they told us we were doing wrong? It could be that, whoops, I didn't mean to hit the calculate. We could hit the frame rating on this thing. For the smoothness of these, you can see how bad that is right there. Let's hit this gear here. Motion studies properties. Oops, I think we need to open that up. There you go. And let's pick twice as many frames. And we can increase some of these other parameters right here, but let's just try that out and recalculate the thing. Now, granted, that this will tend to make the thing a larger file by having more frames here, but I'm looking for just a little bit more of a smoother operation. Let's also test the playback to see if it makes it look any better. I told you guys I was going to make some things to show you what some more things to give you expectations. Yeah, look at this thing. It's wonky. Let me get the quarter speed. Let's see what happens. See, it's going pretty smoothly here at different stages. Why is it so wonky is what I want to know here. It feels like it's pretty smooth, like it should have some decent action. It's probably the Graphical. No, maybe not. Maybe some of the transmission angle actually as part of this. Would that really matter? I don't think so. It might be kind of close. I don't know. It might be kind of close to on the Graphical thing. I don't think so though. Let me try. I don't want to animate during this. Contact resolution, accuracies, use precise contract, no. Use cycle rate. I don't know. I kind of want to improve this more. We'll go 60. Let me try that. I got an hour-long video here. Well, of course, it's not animating during the thing. All right, I just turned that off. So now I'm not going to know when it's done. That's not good. And I haven't graded that other stuff. Jeez, where's... whole weekend went away and it's midnight. I gotta go to work tomorrow. Oh. Well, we'll just have to do the best we can. Let's see. Is it going to play back? Alright. This is a good example of what not to do. Alright, well, I'm going to have to wrap the video up, and I'll make a follow-up on some of the other things I said I was going to do, unfortunately. I wish I had made a nice, smooth video, but this is what I got right now. We'll try to figure something out. What about, let me try the export thing again. Oh, no. What is this animation wizard? I want to do this. Alright, so let's see. We want to change this. Right, and we change the output square. Square is good. And save. I'm going to replace it. And they didn't like this right here. How about get rid of the keyframes? I think it's going to be a big file. These are not looking good, kids. Can't help but wonder if it isn't the contact ratio. We definitely need to have that blue one on the inside surface of that red one. So that was a mistake when putting this thing together. Boy, this thing is going slow. It's stuck. Oh boy, it's going to make a whole nother cycle. Talk about boring videos. I thought this was going to take like 30 minutes to do. It took an hour. It's like watching paint dry. At least you don't have to see me as it's happening. If I had recorded this video in Camtasia, I could have edited it, but this is an ensemble. Oh, this is just painful. I bet this video is going to be like this clip video. I mean, it's going to be incredibly huge. I wonder if some of it is having this the JPEG in the background. Maybe that could have slowed things down. It is sucking up my graphics. So I just wonder what the lab computer is going to be like, because I know my computer in my office isn't all that great, but I think it's a little better than some of the lab ones. Alright, so there is the should be finished with the thing. Yeah, look at that. 303 meg. And it's stuck in my OneDrive too. So that's some of the reason why things might be kind of slow from on my end here. Let me bring it back into my computer right there, and come back into here, into the SolidWorks. This is my laptop. Is it the example 4? Right here. So here's this. Let's open it with VLC seems to be one of the better players. Let's see, it'll download it. Take a little while. Come on. Wow, everything's slow tonight. Let's watch this go. It's not even open. There it is. Actually, don't look too bad. It's pretty smooth here. File size is stupid big. Okay, well, all right, so things I didn't include that I should have, that I meant to tell you to do. Let's see, open you up. Is to, let's see, I'm going to hide this. But what I was going to suggest that you do is, when you're doing the documentation, right, that you get like this in here. Let's see, to get it in place. And screen grab it. See, and then maybe write the thing down here. I was also thinking back over in here. And you notice that I like to, I'll just put extra sketches in here without like carrying all that much that there. I don't need to have all the same in the same sketch, but let's see, right here. It's mad at me because it doesn't want to do it. I guess I have to go. I'm just going to do it here. Okay, I'm going to, there you go. Let's trace over this. Oh, it should have been. I screwed up. You don't. It should be on top of that. There you go. Wow. Oh, the machine is mad at me. Okay. And maybe I'll draw this one right here. And this one needs to go and be connected to all of those points right there. So that can be kind of a pain to try to get something to attach to multiple in place. So I'm going to do it in parts. And then, no, that should have gone to right there. Yeah, so that's no good. I'm going to do it like this. Watch this. Cut to there. No, that doesn't make sense. Damn it. I'm just trying to figure out how I can label this on here so that you can see. I guess I'll put it down to here. I didn't want to do that. Put it down to there. I'll do the overlap. See, it doesn't make sense in any other position except just shown right there to do the overlap. There you go. So here we go. Yeah, it's going to be hard to do this without making it a mess. Yes, it's driven. This one, kind of obvious. It was going to be this anyway, right? That's driven. Here it is, right here. That's driven. 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 Oops. Come on. No, not that way. Right there. Yep. Driven. And then lastly, I don't think it's going to let me do it. There you go. Driven. Right? Okay. So I don't know where that was. It sounded like somebody was trying to get in through the door. That's scary, huh? You can't really see these very well. Okay, but anyway, get another one. In our Word document. And then in here, write down what the main 4-bar L, let's see, right, L1 is equal to, where'd we go, 53.56 millimeters. L2 is 135.35 millimeters. L3 is equal to 52 millimeters, and L4 is equal to 90.54 millimeters. All right, then I go driving 4 bar. Oh, I messed up. I didn't include one of the dimensions. We need this dimension right in there. Poopy caca. Although we did actually make it something, so we could, you know, I would have. I don't know, the videos are too long, but that one was. We made the decision, right? We picked something. We decided that it was 50 or something, right? Let's see. So we can I can go back. Okay, I can hide this one. I don't need to show that one. I hide this one. But if I come back into this one right here, remember it was 90, so it was 45, right? Yeah. So anyway, that's what I was expecting that you would do. That you would include that kind of documentation in here and get your 4 bar. You know, mention what your dimensions are in your and check your Grashof. Of course, you don't need to check this Grashof really because it's not going to be correct, but you can check this Grashof from the driving 4 bar, right? And because you want to make sure that is. So, video went on too long, but I'm gonna upload it anyway. What the hell?